Hey everybody, it's Jenny and I am back again to share how I planned this week in my mini happy planner. There is a look at last week with all its pastel-y goodness. It's so pretty and I love how it all came together. This week is going to be totally different in not only color but also just in everything else. As you can see, I'm putting down some Sweet Stamp Shop washi tape on the left-hand side there. I'm not overlapping it over on the back, so like I didn't fold it over, but those pineapples, man, they are adorable. Now I'm using this Happy Planner sticker book, and it is just awesome. I have still a ton of stickers in it. One of the best things about those Happy Planner sticker books. And I'm just going to put this gold arrow sticker up in the upper left-hand corner. I apologize, it's kind of hard to see because it's so shiny, but no matter. Now I'm using these Sweet Stamp Shop Sticky Sweet stickers also, and the cool thing about it is that they are colored so well with these Tombow dual brush pens. Now this tropical color palette is just my favorite because this pink, I love it. And I love the yellow, and I love the blue and the purple, and so I hardly see myself branching away anytime in the near future. Also, one of the things that I love about them is that you can build. So like you can, like Copic markers, you can build and blend, and these markers are inexpensive and they're easy to use, and you can use them like pens, and they work like butter on these Sweet Stamp Shop stickers. Now I'm pulling out a couple of my Sweet Stamp Shop Plan to planner stamp sets, and I'm going to use those in conjunction with these other Sweet Stamp Shop items, including the stickers like this cute little speech bubble, which I'm coloring in with the green. I just love how bright and cheerful this layout is already starting to be. The basic color palette is pink and green and yellow, and that's kind of a cliched color palette, I suppose, for summer, but I don't even care because it really makes me happy and it's so cheerful and fun. And quite frankly, I love coloring. It's just really fun, and so why not, right? Now you can see right there I used my Sweet Stamp Shop round stamp block with the basic tab stamp set and then the VersaFine ink. And now there I was able to just stamp the time right there in that little block and then just write in the activity on the inside. Now you know in the past I've had some problems mentally getting over stamping in the mini happy planner because of the lines. Now the lines are awesome, they help guide you, but for whatever reason I just have this mental hang up about stamping with those lines there. But I've decided that I'm just going to push through until I feel comfortable because it's really just my issue. It's not like an issue with the planner, it's not an issue with the stamps. They're both awesome, so use them together, why not? There you go, a little bullet point right there just to notate that activity. I love bringing in that bullet point when I have other bigger, bolder stickers / stamps because it just really keeps it simple. And I feel like that's really important to have some balance as well. Now you can see I've added in another sticker in the lower left-hand corner and I'm coloring it in, and what's really cool is that it's got just enough to draw my eye to it, but then I can also still stamp on top of it as well. So as you can see, I'm putting probably 2/3 of the stamp off of the sticker, but then just adding the tiniest little bit on top of the sticker for a little bit of layering. Now I'm going to color in that super cute flamingo. I don't know why, but I feel like this flamingo and this color of the Tombow dual brush pen were made for each other. I love them. I don't know why, that pink color is just right on point for me. Now, as you can see, I'm writing my activity right there in that little notepad, and I think it's just so fun and such a cute way to write in an activity. Obviously, you could use it for 100 different purposes, but I love using them for activities. It totally stands out and made it very easy to make it work exactly for me. Now I'm using this teeny tiny little tooth from one of the stamp sets. I believe it's the Plan to Go. You can see it right there at the very bottom of the screen. And then just use a couple more little stamps for the bullet points as well, like I mentioned already. When I have lots of other things going on, I like to keep it very simple. So I have those the sticker and the stamp, they're very decorative and lots of things. And so here I'm just keeping it very simple with the bullet points. Now you can see I left Wednesday open, and it was because I was a little bit unsure exactly how I wanted to do Wednesday and how I wanted to handle those activities. So what I decided to do was to build around it. I would do the things that felt a little bit natural, more natural, and a little bit easier, and then I would go back and handle Wednesday when I was finished with that. So you can see I'm going to repeatedly stamp the same little dashed stamp. It's really very cute, and I do love it, and I actually kind of forget about using it, to be quite honest with you. I think that I will rectify that and use it a little bit more here in the future. Now I'm just stamping the times as well. Now obviously I don't have to do that. Obviously I can just do that with my pen. However, they do fit perfectly right in there, and it looks really neat and tidy, and I can't lie, I do kind of like that too. So after I'm done stamping the times, I will also just go ahead and add in the activities in that little box as well, and I'll just use my Papermate Flare pen to add those in right there. Now in the comment box below, I will do my best to go ahead and link you up to all of these products that I've used. It can be hard because sometimes I forget when I'm making the list of the things that I actually used, but if I don't link something, you can certainly ask, and I'd be more than happy to try to help. Now you can see I'm ready to move on to the second half of the page, and so I am leaving the first half out just so I can make sure that they go together, because obviously I want good design on one side, but I also want the two pages to work together as well. I'm adding another one of those large decorative boxes. I love the little pink hearts. Now it's not the same shade of pink, but I don't care. It doesn't really matter to me. Now I'm going to add this cute little cactus and color him in, and like I talked about already, add a little bit of blended building for the cactus. I don't want him to be all the exact same shade, so I've added a couple of layers of color on one side to look like maybe he's got a little bit of sunshine being placed right on top of him. Now I'm going to continue on with the theme of the bullet points for my activities and keeping it simple with those when I already have some decorative items. Now there's my dual brush pen, and I wanted to share that with you because now I'm using the other end, not the brush end, to write out my activities. And I'm doing this because A, I do really like those tips for writing, but then B, the color is a perfect match for those other pinks that I've colored on the left-hand side. So you can see that those are just perfectly together. Now I am looking through the sticker book that I created on my own and finding some yellow little bullet point stickers so I can add in my activities for Saturday. Now I've just used 3 little yellow arrows, and then obviously those are matching the color palette for the overall layout. Now I'm adding another one of those full box stickers, and I've just placed this one laid on its side, which is nice because it doesn't really matter. It's not dimensional or anything like that. And on top of that, I've taken another one of the Sticky Sweet stickers and placed it right there. Now I am coloring it in, and I am going to use this one not decoratively, but I'm going to write in my activity right there, leaving a little bit of space for the time, since I'm not exactly sure what time that will be. Now I'm going to take the Tombow little brush pen and just write in my decorative little encouraging phrase right there. And sometimes those are actually some of the hardest part because I'm not exactly sure what to write that'll fit. It's kind of weird, but it's a little bit harder than you would think to come up with a phrase that fits in that little space right there. I'll link you up to the marker that I like to use that you're seeing right here that works best for me in these Happy Planner layouts because there's plenty of room for this brush. It's not too big and it's not too small, which is definitely something to take into consideration. Now there's just really a little bit left to do, so including some washi tape. This is from Sweet Stamp Shop, and I love the color of the yellow, and it goes really well with those pineapples over on the left-hand side. And I'm just going to trim that up so it fits really nicely right there, but that's not the end of it. I will add a little bit more once I add just one more little stamping little decorative element in the lower left-hand corner that goes well with that brush lettering. So that's pretty much it for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment box below, and I will do my very best to get back to you. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.